What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel.
Did you guys grow up watching Adult Swim on Comedy Central? Do any of y'all remember that? Adult Swim? It was like Cartoon Network after hours.
Back, kill it anyway to play. Haters face the world's mistake.
You know, one of the guys that basically created it, Andy Merrill, I think's his name, basically never got promoted, never got credit. His buddy did. His buddy got promoted to like program management or whatever. He has to work at Amazon as a delivery driver right now. And he is just as responsible for Adult Swim and it blowing up and shit as anybody. And the guy works at Amazon as a delivery driver. Isn't that crazy?
We were raised to lose the
You guys remember Space Ghost, right? Space Ghost was one of the first ones that really took off. It was like a superhero in the white costume with the cape, and he did interviews of like famous people. That was Andy Merrill. His buddy that helped him create it, Lazos, I think's his last name. He became executive co-programmer something at Cartoon Network. But Andy Merrill just didn't get anything from it. It's crazy. You think he'd be making at least some money, like off reruns or something. That's insane, dude. I just learned all this.
Hey daddies, it's me, the Linda
Hold on, I'll show it to you.
from TikTok. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to thank you for watching Cold Beer Confessionals.
Space
with
Ghost
Will
Coast to Coast.
Burr.
That's right.
I
You're
think
right.
that's just incredible. I've watched a few episodes and I'm just like very intrigued. But you know what I'm most intrigued in is Big Daddy's meat stick. I heard that it's very thick, like a good old German sausage. You know, Linda and her coochie loves that. Oh, never mind. Let's not go there. Anyways, I hope you have a good show and enjoy it as you can. There's a lot of weird things that go on, especially when it comes from the realm of Linda Bindeland. So, enjoy the show. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Welcome, everybody. I am Will Bird, and this is the Cold Beer Confessional. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Sorry we're late. I appreciate you hopping on here. I actually found a hand-carved wooden sign. I was trying to find it again to show you guys. A hand-carved wooden sign, home decor. You hang up in your living room. You know, a conversation piece that said, "Kiss my gooch." And it's gone now. The listing must have been taken down or something. It won't load. Anyways, back to Adult Swim. I just watched this video. And from this video, I Googled a couple things, and it seems like this is true. But check this out. The guy who basically co-created Adult Swim, and that was like the #1 hit for fucking Cartoon Network for forever, right? All the way up to like Aqua Teen, Hunger Force, all that shit, right? Ends up in the poorhouse and has to be an Amazon delivery driver.
If you grew up watching Adult Swim, the guy who created your entire childhood was completely screwed out of his legacy by Cartoon Network, and he works as an Amazon driver now, and the story just gets way more messed up from there. Since Adult Swim launched in 2001, it's been a cultural juggernaut, defining many people's childhoods, but its origins date back all the way to 1994, and none of it would have been possible without a man named Andy Merrill. At the time, Cartoon Network was a brand new cable station, having just launched in 1992 and relying heavily on playing reruns of old cartoon libraries that their parent company Turner Broadcasting owned. But in 1994, they wanted to get into original programming, and so two lower-level employees named Andy Merrill and Mike Lazo.
All right, Andy Merrill and Mike Lazo, they're two lower-level employees. So the company comes out and says, we're only allowed to play reruns of what we own from basically Turner Broadcasting because Turner owns us. But we want our own stuff. So these two guys come up with these shows.
Co-created a show called Space Ghost Coast to Coast. The concept of the show was that they took animation cells that the company owned from a Hanna-Barbera cartoon from the 60s called Space Ghost and repurposed them to make a new show where Space Ghost was the host of a talk show and he would interview real-life celebrities and do a...
There it is. And it was Space Ghost Coast to Coast was fucking hilarious, dude. And it took off.
Bunch of zany gags. Andy Merrill co-created the show as well as voicing Space Ghost in the first couple of episodes before being replaced by George Lowe, and also most famously was the voice of Brack. It was a hit for Cartoon Network. It was so successful that the show's other co-creator, Mike Lazo, was made the executive vice president of...
All right, so this guy became the executive vice president of programming, but the other guy didn't get shit.
Programming for Cartoon Network, and his production company, Ghost Planet Industries, which was eventually retitled to William Street, became the de facto production arm for the station. They went on to produce several spin-offs of Space Ghost Coast to Coast with a similar style and humor, such as...
Damn, I'm sorry. I mean, at least you had that time with your dad, but Hate to hear that he's a fucking alcoholic.
C-Lab 2021, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, and The Brack Show, which Andy Merrill co-created and starred in. These shows were all run together in an unannounced block in the early hours of the morning in December of 2000 as a test run, but then were brought together into a permanent late-night block of programming called Adult Swim in September of 2001. In fact, you might not remember this, but Adult Swim premiered on September 2nd of 2001, only 9 days before 9/11. But despite
Adult Swim caused 9/11.
having co-created
That's deep lore.
the show that started this entire empire and directing and co-creating several of the other shows that aired on Adult Swim, Andy Merrill was never elevated to executive status like his friend Mike.
He just kept a low-level job the entire time, even though he co-created almost a bunch of these shows.
Lazo and stayed in lower-level programming and voice acting positions for years at the company. Merrill left Cartoon Network in 2013, likely due to layoffs, though it's unclear. Never having been given any proper ownership, credit, or most importantly, royalties for any of these shows that he helped create and this empire that he helped build. He was forced to start driving as an Amazon.
Hooray, big dogs, hooray. Can someone point me to a better fucking job? He's an Amazon delivery driver. Think of how many people, like he created Adult Swim or helped create Adult Swim, at least co-creator. That shaped my life, like growing up. That's what I did.
On delivery person to make ends meet. He also supplements his income with
He does speak at Comic Cons.
occasional convention appearances and some voiceover work. This all came to light in 2024 when somebody on Twitter made a post about the 30th anniversary of Space Ghost Coast to Coast, to which Andy Merrill quote tweeted the post and responded by saying, "If you would have told me 30 years ago that today I would be at the bottomest, rockiest rung of the rock bottom ladder, I wouldn't have believed you." And
That's sad, dude. It's not like it doesn't seem like he's an addict or fucking, in and out of jail or an alcohol. I mean, damn.
he's actually on this app and posts all the time. I'm not going to tag him because that feels kind of weird, but if you look up his name, you can find him. However, we should all show some respect for the guy who literally created our childhoods. And real quick, if you like my videos and you want to see more in-depth writing from me, you can do that here. If you grew up watching Adult Swim, the guy who created your entire childhood was completely screwed out of his legacy by Cartoon Network.
That's pretty shitty, right? Also, the other thing I noticed when I was putting the title on the show tonight, I never talked about last night's title. So a bunch of Q-tards liked my show on Twitter or liked the title of the show. I'm sure they didn't watch it. But apparently it leaked out. So last night's show was something about like full circle back to NDAs. It seems the Trump administration, apparently this leaks, is requiring military officials. This is not normal. Don't let anybody tell you it is. I don't care if you're special force or whatever. This isn't normal. They're requiring military officials that are dealing in Latin America to sign NDAs. Also, I've been doing some background research. Maria Machado, right? The Nobel Peace Prize winner. I've been doing some kind of research. I was wondering why she was like so chummy with Trump. Like that was strange, right? And then I started thinking about it. And then she's also really good friends with Benjamin Netanyahu. Do you know at one time she said that Venezuela's fight was Israel's fight, and she begged Israel to invade Venezuela and liberate her people. The same way now that she thinks Trump should invade Venezuela. Exclusive. U.S. military officials required to sign NDAs tied to Latin American mission, sources say. Washington, October 27th, Reuters. U.S. military officials involved with President Donald Trump's expanding operations in Latin America have been asked to sign non-disclosure agreements. 3 U.S. officials say a development that raises new questions about military buildup that Venezuela fears may lead to an invasion. The step is highly unusual, given that U.S. military officials are already required to shield national security secrets from public view, and comes as lawmakers in Congress say they're being kept in the dark about key aspects of the mission. Now, Congress just recently made a statement. Well, Pete Hegseth made a statement that basically nobody working at the Pentagon was allowed to go testify in front of Congress. And Congress is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Of course if we want them to come testify, they're allowed to fucking testify, right? Now they're military. This was from a month ago, by the way. Military members do not sign NDAs. That's not a thing.
Extraordinary move. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is right now working to impose sweeping new rules on America's top generals and Pentagon officials, requiring them to submit to random lie detector tests.
By the way, Machado, the Nobel Peace Prize winner, was just asked recently, back maybe a week, 2 ago, if she would support U.S. military invasion of Venezuela to depose Maduro, the leader there. Not saying that Maduro's a good guy. And she refused to comment. That's weird. Is it the Nobel Peace Prize or is it the Nobel please bring America in to fuck up our country prize? I can't remember.
According to the Washington Post, it comes as senior officials are also now being forced to sign strict new non-disclosure agreements.
Now, these are civilians. This is from a month ago, right? I understand NDAs in the civilian world. That's a thing.
Release of non-public information without approval or through a defined process. CNN has reported on these non-disclosure agreements, but tonight the Post is learning new information that the Pentagon is now considering a much more aggressive approach. National security lawyer Mark Zaid, who represents several Trump administration whistleblowers, including one at the Pentagon, sounding the alarm, telling the Post, quote, this seems to be far more directed at ensuring loyalty to the DOD, the former Department of Defense, and the Trump administration leadership rather than countering any foreign espionage. Out front now with the new details, Tara Kopp.
He's threatening people that work below him, not only with NDAs, but telling them that they're going to bring in lie detectors and evaluators to judge their demeanor and like the body movement experts and shit and facial recognition, lie detectors, and they're going to start testing people.
Pentagon reporter with the Washington Post. And Tara, I really appreciate seeing you again. All right.
This is after, remember, he kicked all the press out. That was a thing as well.
I mean, it is just pretty stunning just to take a step back and think that we're now in a moment we're going to submit the top generals in the United States to random lie detector tests. You trust them in fields of combat, but you don't trust them. I mean, who is going to be subject to these polygraphs and NDAs?
Well, this is what we're hearing. According to the officials we've spoken to and the documents we viewed, this new program would be much broader and much more intimidating in nature and could potentially affect thousands of people who work for not only the Defense Secretary, but also for the Joint Staff and the Chairman, General Dan Kane. So according to the documents that we viewed, it's also much broader in what kind of information might be withheld. This is not about protecting classified information. This is about keeping out any sort of non-public, non-approved information. That is what the NDA would cover. Everyone is going to be required to sign it. They'll have 30 days to sign it if this policy is approved. And again, the memos that we have looked at don't describe classified information. It's non-approved information. This is about prohibiting those employees.
Oh, here's the thing that you might want to get behind. I think it's good. If I had Spectrum, I'd be pissed. So apparently, typically when we go into government shutdowns, there's these process that employees that work for the federal government go through. So like, there comes a point where they're going to have to call their creditors, right? Whoever they owe money to, and ask them for leniency. And typically what's happened is, like, Honda is one that I know of for sure. They gave them 2 months of deferred payments. It does not add to their interest. It's just like they gave them a 2-month break, right? I've heard of other companies giving 2 or 3 months breaks to let people catch ahead, get back caught up because they're not going to be getting paid. They're federal workers, right? Apparently, a few federal workers have called Spectrum, the cable internet provider, cell phones, and Spectrum has told them they don't care, get fucked. If you don't pay your bill by the due date, we'll turn it all off, which is pretty fucked.
From doing anything except touting an official message.
So there are people that are boycotting it, I guess, is the point I should say.
This Pentagon, it's all you're allowed to say. That is stunning and that is unprecedented. What are you hearing from people, Tara, about how they're responding? Are they going to agree? Are they going to submit to this? Are they going to sign the NDAs?
Well, those employees may not have a choice, and it affects contractors, it affects defense civilians, it affects all the military personnel. If you don't sign, you might be subject to prosecution under the UCMJ. And as we heard from the Defense Secretary yesterday, those who dissent always have the option to resign, which isn't really an option.
Yeah, wow. All right, Tara, thank you very much for being here with your great reporting from the Washington Post. And out front now, retired Major General Randy Manner. He served as the Deputy Commanding General of the U.S. Army. General, I'm grateful for your time tonight. I know as you have thought about this push for random lie detector test polygraphs, you're concerned it could create the basis for false accusations. What do you mean by that?
I think it's one thing where the inspector generals are going to be gotten rid of by the secretary. That was stated yesterday. It basically means that you no longer can complain about people who might have corruption or are doing things that are illegal, but now we're going to have people watching literally all the people in the Defense Department. This appears to me to be an administration that is running scared and is basically trying to control the information around them, because they don't have that control that they want, which is absolute.
It is a stunning moment, General. I mean, Pete Hegseth has threatened the top military officials with a lie detector test before, but it's been a threat, right? At one point, according to the Wall Street Journal, he shouted at Admiral Christopher Grady, who was then the acting chairman of the Joint Chiefs, he shouted, "I'll hook you up to an effing polygraph." And he threatened Lieutenant General Doug Sims with the same. So, when you hear reporting like that, right, to be speaking like that, "I'll hook you up to an effing polygraph," what does the tone, what does the manner, what is the word choice, what does this mean about the level of anxiety he has?
He has tremendous anxiety. This is something where if we don't trust our generals and our admirals and our senior enlisted leaders, literally with the lives of our sons, our daughters, our husbands, our wives, our aunts and uncles, which we do, of course, then why are we doing all of this stuff about polygraphs? This is all about a political move. It's one of those things we also have to be very careful about. You need to trust our American military in the same way that the American people have to know that our military is behind the American people. We are there. We will always be there for you. The president talked about the enemy within. The enemy within is not in the military. The enemy within is not the American people. And I'll let it to the viewers to decide where the enemy within is. But it's not us, and it's not the American people. Again, the American people have to have full confidence that the military is fully behind them, and we've got your back.
I do think it's quite profound what you said, though. I mean, these generals are entrusted with the lives of young American men and women, right? And to be entrusted with that in the theater of war, but not trusted enough to be not submitted to random polygraph tests to see who they're talking to or what they're saying is a profound thing to say. I want to show you, General, some photos from Hegseth's meeting. I saw these come out last night. They were very meaningful to me because you see the generals sitting silently, stern faces. They're stoic. Obviously, it's a somber moment.
There's nothing weird about that, by the way. I didn't expect shouting, clapping, or standing ovations.
Heavy. Hegseth was on stage at the time talking about
it's hard to tell the reaction.
Dudes in dresses. These are all his words. And they're sitting.
By the way, Hegseth has like a little rally coming up. I forget where it was going to be at. I don't remember. But he has banned anybody with facial hair from being at his little rally that he's got coming up, speaking to the troops. Anybody in the troop, even though their waivers are still valid, right? They still have medical exemption. They don't have to save. Some of them could have religious exemption, like Sikhs and stuff like that, banned from seeing Hegseth speak or being in attendance.
Jammed in, sort of in some sort of like, whatever. It looks like a hotel ballroom sort of chairs, and they're all jammed in there, much like, I don't know, children in an auditorium. They've been flown in around the world to all jam in there. What does an image like that say to you?
It's important that the American people understand that group of senior officers and senior enlisted leaders are very well educated. All of them are combat veterans. They have, in many cases, had many soldiers in their commands die in combat situations. Those are American heroes there. And they were being berated by a disgraced major. That's all that he ever got as far as the Secretary of Defense, and a president who, quite frankly, dodged the draft. Those soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, all those leaders, they were professional. They sat there and they listened to what had to be said. It's not like the time that the president went to Fort Bragg with the 82nd Airborne Division with these young 18 to 20-year-olds who were hooping and hollering for the president that were handpicked as being Trump supporters. These are the backbone of our nation's security, and they are apolitical, and they are going to stay apolitical, and that's why the American people have to be reassured that we are there for you.
General, I appreciate your time. I'm very grateful, and thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know how you could ever do anything with Venezuela and prove that it's not a fight about oil, the same way Iraq was, right? Doesn't Venezuela have like the largest proven crude reserves or some shit? Like what the? Anyways, I can't believe they're asking senior military officials to sign NDAs. What are they doing that would be outside the normal thing that, you know what I'm saying? Like, normally they have to protect all these secrets already, or they're subject to UCMJ, right? They can be thrown out, they can be jailed, they can be fined, they can be in prison, they lose rank, they lose all this stuff. And it's never been an issue before. But now we're on a different level. We're doing something different. And there's been more There's been more boats blown up. I think the death toll is like up to the 60s or something now. One day ago.
New tonight, the U.S. military conducted strikes on 4 more boats in the eastern Pacific Ocean yesterday, and the attack killed 14 people on board the vessels, with 1 survivor. That's according to Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth. This marks the first time multiple strikes were conducted on the same day as part of the Trump administration's accelerating campaign against boats alleging involved drug trafficking. To date, those operations have destroyed a total of 14 boats and killed 57.
I don't understand. Like, people will say, well, you're rooting for drug dealers. No, I'm not. But why the fuck aren't we seizing it, destroying it, throwing them in prison forever? And then Trump is like, he was asked like, hey, do you think you need to talk to Congress about that? No, they'll just be dead. They'll be dead. Like,
our sea drugs, as they call them, they use the term sea drugs, the drugs coming in by sea, are like 5% of what they were a year ago, less than 5%. So now they're coming in by land, and even the land is concerned because I told them that's going to be next. You know, the land.
So they asked him,
and we may go.
They asked him, like, if you're making these, so I think he's already overstepped his bounds by blowing up boats. But land is a whole different thing, right? Some sovereign nation, you're going to blow up an area of a different country. They're like, do you think you need to talk to Congress? He's like, no, we're just going to blow them up. They'll be like dead.
And even the land is concerned because I told them that's going to be next. You know, the land is going to be next. And we may go to the Senate, we may go to the Congress and tell them about it. But I can't imagine they'd have any problem with it. I think, in fact, while we're here, I think it's a good idea, Pete. You go to Congress, you tell them about it. What are they going to do? Say, gee, we don't want to stop drugs pouring in? I don't see any loss in going. No reason not to. You know, they'll always complain, oh, we should have gone. So we're going to definitely, I'd like to just say, let's go. We'll go. We're going to tell them.
This isn't even the quote I'm looking for, but this one's just as bad.
What we're going to do, and I think they're going to probably like it, except for the radical left lunatics.
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay?
His fans, his supporters are using this clip as like something to cheer about. Here's what's going to happen. I wish it would happen to the right people. It won't, and it won't happen to nearly enough of them. Somebody's going to be returning home from vacation. Somebody's going to be on a boat or a yacht or crossing the border or backpacking or whatever. Have nothing to do with drugs. Have nothing to do with cartels. Have nothing to do with trafficking. And they're going to be killed by the U.S. in a strike.
Say, gee, we don't want to stop drugs pouring in. I don't see any loss in going. No reason not to. You know, they'll always complain, oh, we should have gone. So we're going to definitely, I'd like to just say, let's go. We'll go. We're going to tell them.
We'll go. I'd like to just tell you now, we'll just go. We're going. We're going. He's saying that he's going to put troops in foreign countries. The No New Wars president. Right here, he's just like, you can ask him if you want to, Pete, but I'm just going to go ahead and say, we're going. We're going. We're going to do it. We're doing it.
We don't want to stop drugs pouring in. I don't see any loss in going. No reason not to. You know, they'll always complain, oh, we should have gone. So we're going to definitely, I'd like to just say, let's go. We'll go. We're going to tell them what we're going to do, and I think they're going to probably like it, except for the radical left lunatics.
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well,
did this guy just hit puberty? Who is this guy? I mean, I like the question, but who is this guy?
And Mr. President, if you are declaring war against these cartels and Congress is likely to approve of that process, why not just ask for a declaration of war?
Well, I don't think we're going to necessarily ask for a declaration of war. I think we're just going to kill people that are bringing drugs into our country. Okay? We're going to kill them. You know, they're going to be like dead. Okay? Yeah.
So, like, other countries are already saying like that. Those are fishermen, or those were vacationers, or those were, recreational boaters or whatever. You know what would resolve that? If we had the drugs and the evidence and a fucking trial. Especially when we're blowing them up and they're like days away from the U.S. How can you even be sure that's where they were coming? There's like 14 fuel stops before they could even get here. And then you don't have to wonder as much why he's having people sign NDAs once you see this shit, right? Well, that's exactly why he's having people sign NDAs. Look at what the fuck they're doing.
Hey, what's y'all's favorite Bible story? Mine's the one where Jesus took the 5 loaves and 2 fish and kept him for himself and told all the hungry people to go get a second job. Hey, what's y'all's favorite Bible story? Mine's the one where Jesus took the 5 loaves and 2 fish and kept him for himself and told all the hungry people to go get a second job.
I saw a statistic today that, like, God, it was high. It was like 60% of people. 1 in 4 kids in the U.S. eats through the food stamp system. One in 4, dude. We had like a handful of fucking billionaires in 2000, and now we have 900 billionaires in the U.S. And the study that was referenced said that most of these people that do work full time are they work at like maybe Walmart or a grocery store or vendors like that, and they just don't make enough. They're working full time. They're doing their best. They don't make enough to feed themselves. More than 1 in 4 American children live in a household that receives SNAP benefits. Yeah, I saw a dumb bitch saying that the other day. Well, you know what fixes that? Every month you get 1 bag of beans, 1 block of cheese, 1 gallon of milk. That's because I'm not paying for your junk food. I don't give a fuck what you buy on food stamps, dude. I don't know. It's just insane. All right, let's check out. You guys know who? Probably not. You guys, I'm not a financial advisor, but I am going to show you something. There's a MMA fighter, and his name is Sam Alvey. They call him Smiling Sam because he smiles a lot. This is him. Oh, I can't play the music. There he is. Smiling Sam Alvey. He's older now. This is an older video of him, but he's a UFC fighter, right? Sam Alvey. He does mixed martial arts, kickboxing apparently, regular boxing maybe. Anyways, he's got a TikTok channel, and it does pretty well. Does a bunch of different content. There's another guy named John, okay? That's who you keep seeing in all these thumbnails. Before we get there, here's Sam Alvey's TikTok.
Striking art, and why is it boxing? Let's add some caveats. No weapons, and it's one-on-one. No, that's not true. All right, no weapons, because weapons change everything, but somebody might join in. And we'll see. It's a street fight. Stuff happens.
I did support Trump at one point. I'm embarrassed of that now.
Okay, maybe some weapons, like if you're wearing it, like those steel-toed shoes, you can use them. Or, you know those stupid jiu-jitsu watches that are like made of leather and you can choke people with it? You can use that. But it's also on a street, and it's wintertime. So there might be ice, like there might be. You might slip a little bit, but there might not be. You don't quite know until you get there. But it did recently snow. But it's okay because the snowplows have come through and pushed all the snow off to the side. They haven't salted yet, though. Well, maybe a little bit of salt because, you know, if snow truck goes, it's going to drop salt. So one pass with the snow truck, there's one layer of salt. But it's the middle of the day, so it's kind of sunny out. But that really wouldn't make sense either.
What the fuck is he talking about?
All right, so it's early morning. Like,
anyways, he does content around fighting, okay? He does content around fighting. Now, recently, he's been called out by another creator.
And I promise America.
That guy's name is John. Let's see. John. Copy. Duplicate. Is it just at John? No, it's got to be something else.
And I promise America and the world that when I step into this ring with him, it's going to be a fight to remember.
What?
This guy. Oh, it is at John. Wow. So this guy, who is not an MMA fighter, who is not a boxer, who doesn't do mixed martial arts, who isn't a professional, just started calling everybody out, saying he there's nobody he can't stand toe-to-toe with, there's nobody he can't do that, whatever, right? Yeah. Let's see here we go. What's this say? Message to the UFC.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is John, and I'm the greatest fighter in the world. If I don't have no worries about law enforcement arresting me for any harm that I may cause, I'll step in the octagon with anyone. Dana White has been putting on a facade. I stepped in that octagon, nobody is going to stand against him. Nobody. It's going to be a bloodbath for whoever can ride along with it.
Again, not professionally trained, no fight record, no nothing, right? And he's calling everybody out, basically.
You may laugh, you may squander, you may sit there and ponder. You may say this guy's a joke. But let me tell you something.
Someone says you monologue like a movie villain if it was written by a child.
I'll face the devil himself. Anybody want to go? I'll accept the challenge. And I promise you, money on the books, your ass gonna meet that dirt. You gonna grab me and you gonna feel what a real man feels like. No gunplay, no coming back 30 minutes later with guns trying to shoot me. None of that shit. We ain't gonna play them levels. We gonna go straight to the octagon. We gonna go straight to the octagon. Y'all think it's a joke? Challenge me.
Come on, God.
Nah, it is what it is. I stand strong. I stand strong. An eagle is my spirit animal, in my opinion. I relate to it when it comes to inner strength. You know, most eagles die by age 40 because their beak becomes brittle and frail, and their claws become dull, no longer good for hunting. Some give up around age 40, but some press on for another 30 years or better, because they fly up to the mountain and they grind their beaks down and a new beak grows. Then they use that new beak to pluck out the claws, and the new claws grow, sharp talons, ready to kill. The eagle develops into a new version of itself.
This is pretty bad, yes.
Until you have faced me. You haven't known what it was like to fight a warrior until you fight me. And I'm gonna bring down a wrath of hell on you. For those of you who
Okay, so that's how this all starts, okay? Let's go to the next one. Brother, opportunities are not given, but I'll give you one. First round KO or submission. Really anything I want with you, bud. talk that game in the cage, but you won't. Just hit me up and I'll set it all up. From somebody named Joseph O68. I don't know who this is.
You don't want that. This video is to look you in your eyes and warn you beforehand.
I do the same thing once a year with my penis. Grind it down and regrow it.
To enjoy that life of yours.
It keeps it sharp on the tip, and that's what the ladies like.
That fantasy of being great. Because when you fight me, I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to break your hopes and your spirits. You're more than likely never going to want to fight again. I can look at you and tell. I would crush you. No.
Again, he just works a normal, he's a normal guy, works a normal job.
Because I got someplace I got to go real quick. But this is what I'm going to tell you.
Flex Fight Series, February 18th. You can stay at 200 or whatever you're at, and I'll stick at 145. I'll get you to New York. I promise you, buddy, it's not going to be the vision you have. So everybody starts calling him out. This got to be a joke.
This is far from a joke. No, I don't understand. But here you go. This dude said I could stay at 200 in a comment. He said if I wanted to, I could stay at 200 pounds. But there's a problem with that. The guy that wants to fight me because he thinks I'm a joke says he's 145, he don't care, he'll fight at his weight and still fight me at 200 pounds. I'm not 200 pounds, that's the problem. That's all muscle you see up there. My chest up is all muscle. My arms are all solid muscle. It's not just heavyweight, it's flexible weight. I know how to move my body, I know how to fight, I know how to stick and move. I know how to fight the best of it. This shit right here, this shit ain't nothing. That's just for the cowards who have to use it, and I have to pop back. But this right here is everything. Everything. Everything.
Okay, shadow boxing.
I promise you.
Just give him Bert's address, tell him to come over later.
I will wreck you. I will wreck that queer, and anybody else who wants to go against me.
Easy now.
I'm something that will give you fucking nightmares after you fight me. You don't want none of this. You don't want none of this. That's all solid, motherfucker. I'm 295. 295. And I look like that. Well, if I drop down to 200, I'd be ripped like a bag of fucking dope. Don't sleep on me. You see me through a camera lens.
Let's see what's next. 295 with a pencil neck. You never been on a wrestling mat or in a boxing ring, and it shows, bro. You're a big dude. I'm sure you could cause problems for people on the street, and...
Right. I hear what you're saying. Now I understand, but what you don't understand is I know a lot more than you think I do. See, I've been to Las Vegas, off of Spring Mountain Road. I've been to boxing gyms. I have my own way of fighting. I have my own style. I have my own training, which I do to myself.
Got his own fighting style. Nobody would understand it.
I pray to God to televised for all of you to see. Because what I tell you here today is that I'll destroy anybody that I stand in front of. I want you to know that this isn't a joke. This isn't a game. This isn't just a stunt for publicity, this, that, the other.
Now, Smiling Sam is actually like a famous UFC fighter.
Sam Alvey.
Right here. Somebody tagged him. Sam Alvey has replied to you. Head to Nashville and prove how beast you are. So Sam Alvey accepted.
He wants to fight me, then he can fight me. I told you I'll take any challenge. The UFC fighters today are fighting pansies. Oh, I know how to do this. Oh, my guy in my gym taught me how to do this. Not. I don't care about your guy at your gym. See, I know how to do a lot of those moves too. Those arm bars, those guillotines, yeah, I know how to really get you. But you see, I don't mind wrestling. My stamina is fucking insane. I won't get tired. I'm gonna get you. Maybe after quite a few rounds. In the beginning, I'm not gonna get tired. I'm not gonna get tired at all. Do you see why I'm breaking you down and counteracting everything you try to fucking do? I'm going to enjoy watching some of you who cry after losing the match. Watching some of you who stew over, I want a rematch. I want you to 100%. Oh, this happened, that happened. Look, Sam Alvey, this is a message for you.
Alvey. It takes him forever to get his name right.
Go ahead and be a father to your daughter. Don't get your jaw broken in the octagon. That's a promise. Again, if Sam Alvey wants to fight.
How big a game can you talk? This guy is like a... We're going to watch the whole playlist. Sam Alvey is famous. A famous UFC fighter. Okay? Not Alvey, not Albie. Let's watch the playlist. Here we go.
You're kidding me right now. This dude wants to fight me and I want to fight him, but
I didn't want to fight you. You wanted to fight.
Oh, wait. Why did it start at part 4? Hold on. That's what we just watched. Part 3, part 2, part 1. Okay.
I'm the greatest fighter in the world.
Well, hello, John. That is quite the claim you've made.
If I don't have no worries about law enforcement arresting.
Oh, by the way, Sam Alvey's hilarious. He makes some of the funniest fucking jokes to be a UFC fighter for sure.
For any harm that I may cause, I'll step in the octagon with any.
Challenge accepted.
I stepped in that octagon. Nobody's going to stand against me.
What's the over-under? He trips on the way in.
It's going to be a bloodbath for whoever can ride along with. You may laugh, you may squander.
I'm 90% sure that's not the word you're looking for.
You may sit there and...
You may laugh, you may squander, you may sit there and ponder.
Anybody want to go?
I'm in.
I'll accept the challenge, and I promise you,
money on the books.
I tell you what, brother, I will offer you the same deal I offer everyone on the internet. You fly to Nashville, you meet me at my gym, you last 2 rounds. I will buy you dinner from Chili's and a flight home. You don't have to win, you just gotta not fall over.
Your ass don't
Gotta last 2 rounds.
You gonna grab me and you gonna feel what a real man feels like.
I'm rethinking this offer.
Coming back 30 minutes, trying to shoot. Play them levels. We're gonna go straight to the octagon. We're gonna go straight to the octagon.
I find it ironic that you're saying straight to the octagon.
I think it's a joke. Challenge. Nah, it is what it is.
I honest to God don't know what that means.
I stand strong. I stand strong.
Yeah, you do. Look at those delts all popped out. You're like a peacock. We gotta let you fly.
An eagle is my spirit animal, in my opinion.
What did you just do with your tongue?
Relate to it when it comes to inner strength.
That's him. That's him grinding his beak.
What do you relate to when it comes to outer strength?
You know, most eagles die by age 40 because their beak becomes brittle and frail, and the claws become dull. No longer.
Eagles live a very long time, 25 to 40 years, and they've been recorded living longer. Eagles also mate for life, so they can actually grow old together. To impress each other, both males and females court each other by soaring to high altitudes, locking talons, and tumble or cartwheel towards earth. I've actually seen eagles do that before. I thought they were fighting.
Good for hunting because they fly up to the mountain and they grind their beaks down, and a new beak grows. You use that new beak to pluck out the claws, and the new claws grow. Sharp talons, ready to kill.
All right, Chief Running with Scissors, you don't need to sell yourself anymore. I'm in.
I'm the greatest fighter in the world.
Well, hello, John. That is quite the claim you've made.
If I don't have no worries about law enforcement.
Eagles do not extend their lifespan by removing or grinding down their beaks or talons or feathers or growing new ones. That's not a thing. Do birds grind and sharpen their beaks and talons? Yeah.
For any harm that I may cause, I'll step in the octagon with anyone.
Challenge accepted.
All right, next.
Sam Alvary.
Where the hell did that R come from? It's LV. You've got it written right in front of you. You can see there's no R.
Wants to fight me? Then he can fight me.
I really don't want to fight you. I never did. I never said I did. You said you wanted to fight a UFC guy. And I said, I'm in. I'm still in. However, there's a little stipulation. You got to get tested first. I don't want to catch anything.
I told you I'll take any challenge.
That blood test.
You did the challenging.
The UFC fighters today are fighting pansies.
Beak grinder.
Fighting in the UFC are pansies, or that the people in the UFC are fighting pansies. Commas matter.
Oh, I know how to do this. Oh, my guy in my gym taught me how to do this.
I'm just guessing. No guy in any gym taught you how to do anything.
Not.
Brother, you're knocking in the middle of the conversation. There's no need for that.
I don't care about your guy at your gym.
What did Jeff do to you?
A lot of those moves too.
I'll bet you don't.
Those arm bars, those guillotines. Yeah, I know how to really get you.
You just Googled common submission names, didn't you?
But you see, I don't mind wrestling.
Dude, I gotta put you 2 times speed. This take forever.
My stamina is fucking insane. I won't get tired. I'm gonna get you, baby. And again, I'm not gonna get tired. I'm not gonna get tired at all.
You're gonna get tired. You got 30 seconds in you.
I'm going to enjoy watching some of you cry after losing the match.
Who are you talking about? There's only one of me.
Some of you who still really rematch. Don't get 100%. Oh, this happened. That happened.
And now you're fighting Adam Sandler.
Look, Sam Alvary.
Again, it's LV. There's no R. You can see the name on your screen in front of you.
This is a message for you.
Well, I would assume so. You said my name. Well, you attempted to say my name.
Go ahead and be a father to your daughter. Don't get your jaw broken in the octagon.
If you broke my jaw, I would still be the father to my daughter.
That's a promise.
That wasn't a promise, though. You didn't claim you were going to break my jaw.
Sam Alvary.
Where the hell did that R come from? It's LV. You've got it written right in front of you.
That's like a weird wives' tale.
You can see there's no R.
Wants to fight me? Then he can fight me.
I really don't want to fight you. I never did. I never said I did. You said you wanted to fight a UFC guy. And I said, I'm in. I'm still in. However, there's a little stipulation. You got to get tested first. I don't want to catch anything.
I told you I'll take any challenge.
That is not what you said. You did the challenging.
The UFC fighters today are fighting pansies.
Now, do you mean the people fighting in the UFC are pansies?
Next.
Sam Alvary.
Part 3.
Yes, sir.
However you pronounce your name.
Nah, you got it that time.
You see, guys like you.
You mean handsome and smart? Go off, Queen.
Guys like you are funny as hell.
I've always thought so. Please tell my wife.
I'm gonna get close up to the camera for this one because I want you to really see me actually talking to you.
That was one actually more than you needed.
You know, it's easy to take somebody's video, speed it up, make a joke out of them.
I didn't do it to make a joke out of you, my friend. You took like a 15-second breathe break between every other word.
It's all a game and it's all playing.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Stick to being a father. Stick to raising your child because I'm gonna critically disable you.
What's the difference between critically disabling me and just disabling me?
All that shit you're talking.
I haven't talked shit. My goodness. You're the one that said you wanted to fight. I said, okay, I'll be your Huckleberry.
You think in order for somebody to last in a ring or an octagon, they have to go through your specific training?
No, not my specific training, but any training at all would be a good start.
Oh, you have to know how to do what I do and do it like this and do it like that. You a punk. Listen to me. I will drag you through the depths of hell and make you tap.
Why are you angry? I've already said yes. Give it a shot. I'm in Nashville.
I'm going to make you my little bitch boy is what I'm going to do. I can't wait to get you in that ring so I can treat you like a little bitch you are. Fight accepted. You tell me where I'm coming to.
I've told you like 6 different times in 2 different videos. Nashville.
And I promise you, I'm going to ring hell down upon your pansy ass.
You're going to do what in my ass?
Come on, you candy boy. Let's fight. I want you.
Seriously, what do you want to do in my ass?
I'm going to show you something, Sam.
Please don't.
I'm going to make you scream, beg for mercy.
Seriously, what did my ass do to you?
See the difference between fighting like I fought all my life and the street there ain't no referee to separate the fight.
So are you saying you've unalived the guy? Because that's all the referee does. It makes sure one guy doesn't get unalived.
You gotta keep going. I push through it somehow.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Guys 2-3 times your size. Sometimes 2-3-4 of them at one time.
Well, damn, you know how to party.
Let me tell you something, I'm a legend.
Oh, yeah, I'd imagine so. Taking on 3-4 big guys at a time, that's legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
And you, my friend, I'm going to enjoy.
Now I'm starting to think all these innuendos are on purpose.
Great shit. Let me see you in that octagon.
I've already said yes.
See you in the ring. Wherever you want to see me. We'll do it your terms.
I don't want to see you. You want to see me, and I'm fine, okay?
You know what? If you see this, your boy pussy. I'm about to prove it.
I am sure Dana White's watching, though. He's a big fan of you.
Sam Alvey.
Yes, sir.
All right, next.
You kidding me right now?
By the way, we're building up to this. We got a fight coming, guys. We got a fight.
This dude wants to fight me, and I want to fight him. But
I didn't want to fight you. You wanted to fight me. I just said sure. You're just some short little dude. I'm me.
Motherfucker telling me Nashville, but won't tell me where his gym's at.
A video ago, you didn't know my name. Now you want the gym? All right, Nashville MMA or Guardian MMA?
Problem is, I called every gym I could think of in Nashville.
Really? Did you try Nashville MMA? Because I talked to him, and you didn't call.
Where's your gym, bud?
Nashville. Or perhaps Murfreesboro if you want to get out of the city limits.
I'm coming.
That's gross.
I want to fight you. You said challenge accepted.
Like 12 times at this point.
Sam Avery, are you scared now?
Scared? No. A little hesitant because of the coming in Nashville thing you just said.
Oh, best believe I'm having fun. Because when I beat you, I'm going to blast it all over.
Guys, it's not just me. That was weird, right?
Oh, you looked up a couple of moves online. No, though. Nah.
Well, damn, I would recommend looking up a couple moves before you show up.
You fucked up. You judge the book by its cover, Sam. I'll watch
Disabled Rights was the book he stuck in there.
you. Sam. Smiling Sam.
Smile in. It's an apostrophe. It was a different age when I started competing.
I like to smile, too.
Ooh.
We can smile at each other, but we try to knock each other's heads off.
More than anything else you've said, that is the line that makes me know you don't have the slightest idea how to fight. You're going to try and take my head off, and you were going to gas in 12 seconds.
You know, I'm shit talking. I was talking about being a father to your daughter and all that crap.
You did what now? I think that was a video to someone else, my friend. My daughter kicked the shit out of you.
No, that was just me trying to understand, but
Well, swing and a miss.
at the end of the day, I really care less.
The actual line is I couldn't care less. I could care less means you could care less. Means you care currently.
All I know is that I offered a challenge on TikTok for the whole world to see.
And the 7 people that follow you saw it.
I'm 36 years old, man. My face is dirty. I ain't been knocked the fuck out. I'm ready. Show me.
Well, you don't look a day over 35, sir.
Sam Avery.
It's LV. There's no R. You don't understand.
Challenge.
I did not. You did. I just said sure.
So don't be a coward. Give me an address so we can set this fight up. All right, now.
Well, there's the address. I'm sure I'm going to see you.
You kidding me right now? All right, TikTok. We really going to blow this one up.
A lesser man would make fun of that phone, but I know you've been training. I know you've been shadowboxing, just hit a little too hard. Let's pray those hands don't touch me.
Nope.
You know what's funny is I heard the phone ring and I thought to myself, hey, maybe he's calling. Problem is I just started my 3rd workout of the day and I couldn't get to the phone. I'm assuming you were just calling between your sets, right?
Tell you this, I'm nothing. Sam Avery, UFC fighter. I get you a challenge on TikTok. The whole world see. You accepted my challenge.
This is getting tiresome. Yeah, I accepted like 14 times now.
I want to come to Nashville and let you off. You really don't need to show up. Just show up. This is your buddy.
Don't call me buddy, pal.
We'll fight. You'll do it right. Me, you're going to give me a set date and time.
All right, brother, how does October 30th at 9 a.m. sound?
And I'm going to show up. You accepted my challenge.
16 times.
I'm a fighter. It's in me. I live it. I breathe it.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
You want to fight? Let's go Sparta, motherfucker. Come on. Don't be afraid of me.
Okay.
No, I watch your fights. The karate combat pit. Yeah, you're the champion of it. What?
2 division champion.
You're fighting. Watch out. Put 30 move. And what they're doing. I'm not impressed. I'm
You're not impressed with Tyrone Spong? You don't understand fighting at all.
not impressed at all. I'll throw so many suppressive combos on you, you won't know what to do.
What the hell's a suppressive combo?
I'm faster than you'll ever dream of being, Sam.
I don't know. I can dream pretty fast.
You can run your mouth, crack slick, I think you got a whole dog grease in your pocket.
What does that mean? Where are you from?
Yo, Sam Avery, stop being a pussy.
It's LV. There's no R. Get that grease out of your pocket.
Schedule the fight. Let me know a date and time.
Every video you make is like 15 minutes long. I told you the date and time. October 30th, 9 a.m.
And just know I'm going to show up to fight you.
And that's not the date and time currently.
Still don't think you are, but maybe.
Just know I will be there. Let's make that very clear. I'll be there.
They've had to change the date because they're actually going to do it in Vegas, I
And
think.
you'll be there before me. I've got weightlifting at 7, boxing at 8, then I'll be to you by 9. I still don't think you are, but maybe.
Just know I will be there. Let's make that very clear. I'll be there early.
Then you'll be there before me. I've got weightlifting at 7, boxing at 8, then I'll be to you by 9.
Just know you're going to feel the wrath of God when I put my hands on you.
For everyone watching, I really am open to this. I hope he shows up. I mean, he's not going to, but I hope he does. Drop a like, drop a comment, follow if you want. I'm going to post everything. I'm going to film it all. It's going to be great if it happens.
Oh, I'm excited.
You can't back out, right?
All right, TikTok. We really going to blow this one up. All right, TikTok, it's official.
Are you naked?
I talked to Sam. He said November 30 days.
Well, brother, we didn't really talk. You said 30 days. I said, I don't know if I'm going to be in town in 30 days, but I'll probably be around Vegas. So anyways, the 5th, I'll either be in Tennessee or Vegas. Let's schedule it for the 14th.
So at some point within those 30 days, he's going to set a place and a time.
All right, let's say November 14th, 10 a.m. at Extreme Couture in Las Vegas. Strickland will be there.
For me to show up for us to fight. There, I'll show all of you.
Sir, please don't. We see enough of you as it is right now.
Sean Strickland will be there.
Oh,
You're wrong. And I'll prove to you that I'm the greatest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the GOAT.
I'll prove to you that I'll back away from no man. I'll prove to you that I'll take any fight and win. I don't care how big or small you are, or how tough you think you are, or who trains you. I'll be your daddy for that day and that ring.
I'm not ever going to call you daddy, brother.
Well, then I got whatever you want to do. As far as you, Sam Abley, Smiling Sam.
Did you put a B in my name now? It's not hard. LV.
Albie, he called him.
There's 2 syllables.
Sean Strickland's the one who beat the hell out of Sneeko, which wasn't right, but
Theoretically, you could spell it with 3 letters.
I issued a challenge on TikTok that I would fight anybody. That I was the greatest. And you accepted my challenge.
That was pretty nice of me.
I honored your challenge. And now,
Well, not yet, you haven't. You got to show up first.
I honored your challenge.
No, you haven't. You've got to show up first.
Vegas has been set. You just let me know the location, the date, and time.
I thought we covered that already. All right, November 14th, 10 a.m., Extreme Couture.
So sometime within 30 days from November 5th, this fight is going to commence. I'm asking any and everybody who wants to attend to come to Vegas to watch this fight, and you'll watch this UFC fighter get knocked out.
Listen, little fella, I can appreciate your enthusiasm. Your confidence is key. But you should know, this was my 5th workout today. For the last 19 years, I've worked out roughly 4 to 8 hours every day. This is what I do for a living.
I promise you, I learned something when I was a little boy.
Somebody should have taught you don't eat carbs after 7 on a weekday.
They said, don't underestimate a book by its cover.
Pretty sure that's not how it goes.
Don't judge. You've not seen.
don't underestimate a book by its cover.
Fight.
But that's only because you're so fast the camera frame rate can't keep up.
You want me to do things.
You never said that. You can't prove it.
Anybody on TikTok?
Oh, thank God you have pants on.
You guys want to come?
For the last time? No.
I encourage you to. All you who want to fight, guess what? I'll put you on the list.
I do suspect you've got a lot of experience being on lists. But hey, fellas, like, comment, share, do whatever. If this gets big enough, he can't not come. Could he not come? I don't know. I think he might be there.
All right, TikTok is official.
Are you naked? All right, guys, prepare yourself.
Photoshop.
I don't believe you. There's no way that's all you. That's got to be Photoshop.
Like, I'm like you, bro.
No, I'm too humble for that. I'm like you, brother.
My reach is all like yours.
Do y'all remember that gimp in the movie 300?
We're gonna go. This is gonna be a battle.
Battle with 3 Ds.
This is gonna be a battle.
That's what you just said.
That you didn't expect.
Didn't expect it. You just told me it was going to happen twice.
Well, I'm gonna hurt you.
I couldn't do the shirtless thing anymore. I got to practice. You're going to hurt me, like, emotionally?
I'm gonna fight you.
Time number 18.
And you're gonna lose. And I'll buy you a beer afterwards. You know?
Afterwards, I'm going to be buzzed during the fight. We're drunken boxing, baby.
Like, I have no problem. Everybody wants to laugh on TikTok. Look at me.
Why would anybody laugh at you?
Talking about beginner games. Go fuck, dude. I got hands.
Same. I also have hands.
I'm fucking hands. Look at my. I can't wrap around it.
And brother, there's not a person alive whose hands fit around their own arms.
It's so solid, man.
I don't think that whose fucking hand would fit around their fucking bicep.
So solid, man.
Yep, you look rock hard.
He can come at me all he wants.
No, I'm not going to do that. People don't do that.
I'm gonna win this fight.
No, you're not, brother. See, the thing is you have to psych yourself up for this fight. You are a warm-up to my next practice.
Thank you.
Ooh, you are a warm-up to my next practice. Damn.
You got my name right. You're welcome, my friend.
I'm sorry that you're the one I'm gonna have to make an example out of.
Listen, little fella, you don't have to be sorry for a thing. Just show up.
I beat you. You're just as bad, not worse, as those 9 opponents that beat you straight in a row in the UFC.
Oh, brother, why you got to go and bring that up? First off, it was only 8, and I had a draw in there, and Kuna Matata, pass of the past.
Like, seriously, bro.
He's peacocking.
What the fuck are you looking at, bro?
I honestly don't know.
What the fuck are you looking at, bro?
Normally, you'll make fun of guys that skip late.
By the way, Sam Alvey is basically, I guess, semi-retired. He still does stuff, but he's not competing in the MMA anymore.
I'm making fun of you because you skipped chest day.
I'm gonna drop weight too.
Please don't. If you get any smaller, I'm going to feel bad about this.
I'm muscle. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Schedule the fight. This isn't a joke. I used to live in Vegas. I got a lot of old pals out there like this. So,
I bet you do.
hey, that's all right. Listen, I love y'all. To all y'all who support me, love, hugs, and kisses.
A grown man who says loves, hugs, and kisses.
To y'all who are against me.
Who could be against you? You're so charming.
Woo! May the heavens protect you. Yeah.
Guys, I think this is going to happen. I think he's going to show up. Don't you worry. I'm going to post everything.
This is video. This is me.
All right, next part.
Look, for all the haters in the comments, listen, I'm not worried about you.
They're building this up really good. And honestly, I didn't think he was going to show up at first, but now I think it's too big that he can't back out. So he's raising money. So he's like a regular guy. He doesn't have, money to take time off from work and shit. So he's raising, I think, like $400 or something. Hell, I even sent some money to him. I want to see this happen.
Well, brother, that's very mature, and I'm loving this new side of you.
I've issued my challenge.
Accepted. Number 20.
And I would fight anybody. I'm not going to be taken. I'm not going to be beaten. I'm going to destroy anybody who steps up to me. Anybody that thinks they can stand to me.
And he's back.
I'm going to rip their body apart. I'm going to break them down piece by piece.
Now, you got to know that's not physically possible. That is a terrible game plan.
And I finally got somebody with no balls to step out.
You have balls.
Sam Addy.
I like balls.
It's going to be in Vegas, November 5th. And
you, sir. I like your balls.
Is going to step up again.
That's a line too far. I am not stepping up to fight you. I am stepping way back to fight you. You are stepping up to fight me.
And I'm going to fight him and show you and the world what I'm capable of.
I'll bet you can do it.
And all that laughter's going to go away. All that taunting and crying smiley faces.
Now I feel we should talk about it. If, and now it's a big if you happen to lose, and all those laughing and smiley face emojis don't go away, what are you going to do?
I take great pride in knowing that none of you would stand 30 seconds with me.
Yeah, but maybe after you fall, there's going to be a line of people that want a piece.
Sam might go a couple rounds, but Sam ultimately is going to meet his defeat. He's ultimately going to take that loss.
Brother, I'm undefeated and undisputed. I've never lost, and it's never going to happen.
I look at the pictures of some of the guys at his place at Guardian MMA, which I just called.
He did call. My coach thought it was hilarious. He thought it was a joke.
So for all those, why don't you call? I called Guardian MMA, and I left my personal phone number.
Personal phone number? Who else's phone number would you have left?
And my name. Guardian MMA. And I talked to him. And I told him that I will accept the fight just like I did online. November 5th, he said we can do it. I've got messages to prove it.
No, I didn't. I don't know where I'm going to be on the 5th. I said I'd be in Vegas around that time. We're scheduled now, November 14th, 10 a.m. Extreme Couture, and I'm going to stream it on everything.
When I beat him, I'm saying win, because I know what I'm capable of.
His charisma stat is off the charts.
I'm so excited for this fight. I'm more excited for this fight than I've been for like any big fight. Like, this is insane.
I'll always be the greatest, and I'll always be the greatest. If you want to step up against me, I'm going to show you I'm the greatest.
See, I kind of picture you as a Muhammad Ali in his later years. Oh, was it too soon? Oh, I felt dirty saying that. It didn't feel right. Ugh. Anyways, you guys like, comment, share, all that stuff. If this gets big enough, you can't not show up, right?
Look, for all the haters in the comments.
All right, part 9.
Camp has started, but I got to tell you, don't look back at the weight. You'll kink your neck while lifting.
That's supposed to extend your arms all the way, too.
Fantastic, little man. I am so proud of you. That's a lot of weight. Good job. But let me give you a pro tip. When you're lifting the flies like that, you need your arm to be straight to get all the weight. If
there you
your arm
go.
is a little bit bent, you're cutting that weight plate down by half. That post-lift saunter you've got there is incredible. It's hard to teach a strut like that. Now, I love the sled push, but it never really gets my heart rate going that much. It's kind of my rest move between the real difficult ones. But you've got those 25-pound plates stacked high, and that's great for it. If you can make your feet move a little faster, a little choppier, it'll help greatly. You're only pushing the sled once? I don't know what you said. You put the music on it too high. I'm going to assume you were just saying my name the wrong way. It's LV. No B's, no R's. Good job. You can be taught. You just remember, when you're pointing a finger at me, there's 3 more pointing back at you.
See your boy.
How is your camera guy not keeping up with you?
The one you call the Karate Combat Pit Champion.
2 division.
I'm going to be the next one. He will meet his defeat.
Now, if I'm talking to myself and I refer to myself as Sam, I'm talking in third person. If somebody's talking to me but refers to me as he, what person is that? I don't even know how to Google it.
Number 14.
We're going to get to see him hit the bag.
Sam, that bell fucking rang, baby.
No. I do like how your hand started 3 feet behind you and at your knees before you swung. You can't teach technique like that. Or at least I wouldn't.
Good money.
Is that a Catholic thing? Good money to you, too. If everyone else like, comment, share, whatever. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but I would appreciate it. I'm going to be there.
Is that a Catholic thing? Next. Look at this one.
Good stair climb is very fast, and I like the soundtrack. This video's starting off well. Dude, that hoodie is amazing.
He got sponsored by the Postal Service.
How did you get the U.S. Postal Service to sponsor you? I've been after them for years. I feel bad now. I gotta tell you, I stole that joke. Some of the comments on these videos are great. This is the proof we needed. He knows I'm dangerous, but he knows the real silent killer is diabetes. Not today, Satan.
I will win by knockout, it says. You may abandon your own body, but you must preserve your honor. I will win by knockout. Not only that he's going to win, not that he's going to last, not that he's going to go the full fight. He's going to win by knockout, bro. Who the fuck has a hoodie that is like America fuck yeah Postal Service? Like screaming eagles and shit.
Thought we were closer to the end of the video. I need more to say. By the way, I'm going to post the whole fight on like every live I have.
I'm excited to watch.
Jump in. I'm out of stuff to say.
Listen, did you know that there are more pigs than people in Denmark? Well, now you do.
Even Justin Nunley's in here somehow.
In Denmark? Well, now you do.
Next. Smith machine.
Dude, 185 pounds 9 times? We got to call Guinness.
I'm here. Working out. It's 5 o'clock, son.
Now, that might be impressive, but I don't know what time it is when you're filming this. Is it like 5:04?
Am I running? Chest down. Then you go away.
Adrenaline's a hell of a hormone, isn't it?
I'm not different package. That goes deep. I'm going to challenge you.
You already have. I've accepted 25 times now.
Mentally and physically. This fight is going to be an example.
An example of what not to do. Don't do what Johnny Don't does.
For everybody else to come. And when I knock you out, Sam?
Oh, that's so violent.
I'll buy you chilies.
Thank you. I love chilies.
And then I'll respectfully call Jake Paul's comments out.
Could we invite Jake Paul to Chili's too?
See, this isn't a joke. For a long time, I knew I was great.
Was it like an all of a sudden, holy shit, I'm great? Or was it a casual, you kind of grew into your greatness?
For a long time, I knew I was foul.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Did you say foul for a long time? You've known you were foul?
For a long time, I knew I had gift.
Well, sir, that makes 2 of us. I know you're special.
I issued a challenge on TikTok. You accepted, and I love you for that.
I love you too, brother.
We set a date in November 14th. I'll win by knockout. Sean Strickland, if you're watching this, I hope you look me in my eyes and see I'm
Live stream the fight. I might do it. That might be all right.
You better believe he's watching. Sean Strickland always watches you. This is going to be bad.
Watch it live because it's not like I get in trouble, right? Sam's going to stream it on all his channels, and it's open to the public. If you're in Vegas, you can just go to this gym and watch this fight. It's not like something special. They do have a celebrity judge, though.
If you want to remember it, keep your hands up.
Everybody loves facing that. Take a good look at it.
Check.
I'm here for the long run, baby. Good money.
Good money to you too. And as long as I've got you, I got for December 5th. I'm taking it. So of course, like, share, follow, all that stuff if you want to. We're gonna have a good time.
Sam Alvey, this is to appease you.
It's Alvey. You got it right. You did. You got it right.
Even though people believe this ain't true.
You're underselling yourself, sir. Nobody believes it's true.
I'm gonna knock you out.
Sir, there's gonna be 3 hits. Me hitting you, you hitting the floor, and the ambulance hitting 80 on the way to the hospital.
That's all.
Dude, I tried. I gotta fast forward you again.
And just to appease you, little machine right here. Go me. You gotta have your hands all the way out.
I mean, you don't gotta, but if you want to get the results, then you need to.
You're not doing it right. Blah, 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 blah.
That was actually pretty impressive. Blah, 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 blah. I can't do it.
I'm gonna shock your world, bro.
Is that 2 in the, and 1 in...
Ooh, the shocker.
Bro, I'm gonna hit you so hard, your jaw's gonna fire right down your feet. You're gonna shake and hit the ground.
This is my favorite TikTok series right now.
Dude, I'm playing 5D chess over here, and you're giving away your game plan. Now I know you're aiming at my jaw.
You might even see Tweety Bird.
See, that throws me off. You're such a big, tough guy. You're always angry at it, and then you mention Tweety Bird. Thugs don't mention Tweety Bird.
But, you know, I mean, you're the undefeated champion.
2 division.
So it's not gonna happen, right?
I mean, there's a bunch of reasons why it's not gonna happen, but yes, that is one of them.
I can't tell you. But for all you that had something to say about technique, which I'm looking to wait.
Which was incorrect.
Do it. This is the only way to work.
Well, this is exciting. If nothing else happens, at least I can rest assured I touch out a lift.
I think Sam is like in some type of karate, mixed martial arts, combat thing. He's like the champion of that. But he doesn't do the UFC stuff anymore. As far as I know, maybe he does. I don't think he does anymore.
You know, if you add some weight, you'll get stronger too. Good morning to you too. Like, share, follow. It's gonna happen, guys. I am sure of it.
Now show's on. Be quiet.
Stay away from my soul hole.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, John.
My soul hole.
You know, I'm gonna make the fight interesting.
Are you? That sounds amazing. I'm thinking costumes. I've got dibs on Rafiki. I love that monkey. And you can be Sloth.
We're gonna go a couple of rounds.
Yeah, maybe. It'll be over whenever I want it to be over.
2, 3 rounds.
You aren't ready for it.
I wholeheartedly believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that when Sam Alvey is like, okay, I want it to end now, that'll be when the fight ends. 100% I believe that. Like if he wants it to go 3 rounds and, 30 seconds, that's exactly when it'll fucking end.
I really don't understand how difficult 2 rounds are.
Depends on if you let the match go 3 or 5 rounds, but...
I've watched it a dozen times. I don't know what you're saying. It wasn't a real sentence.
You might be able to last 1 round with me.
You just got done saying you were going to let it go a few rounds. Now you're saying maybe 1?
After that, I'm gonna take you down.
Everybody shoots when they get hit. So you're going to try. You're also going to fail.
I don't know if you feel lucky.
Are you hitting on me again?
This ain't no game. I'm about to really show you.
Please don't.
The true form of martial arts.
Before you go any further, you should know I am a black belt in Sudoku.
I'm about to show you a true warrior.
Sudoku.
I'm about to show you somebody that's gonna fight you.
There's something funny there, but it's not coming to me. In the comments, tell me what I should have said right now.
Stand in front of you. Look into your soul.
I gotta warn you, last guy that did that, I put a restraining order on. Stay away from my soul hole.
And destroy you.
If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you could ever imagine. Stay away from my soul hole.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, John.
You've met your match, and when I see you on November 14th, I promise you, I'm gonna strike you. Sam, I'm gonna knock you out.
Who the fuck is driving?
TKO.
Brother, I doubt you could even spell it.
I'm the best. I'm trying to talk some sense into you.
Fellas, I think this is gonna happen. I think he's gonna be dumb enough to show up. I'm gonna be going live. I'm gonna be posting absolutely everything. So make sure you like, follow, all that stuff, if you want to. If you don't want to, then no, that's what Justin always says.
Like Muhammad Ali, I can't picture a man beating me.
Ali was a trained athlete.
Stand in front of me, I'm gonna take you down like David Big Goliath.
You've already said no weapons.
I've met your match. When I see you on November 14th, I promise you, I'm gonna strike you. You ain't seen a warrior until you face me. When I put my hands on you, you're gonna feel helpless. You're just a little child compared to me.
Those 2 comments back to back is not a good look for you, my friend. I'm gonna make you feel helpless. You're like a child.
Talking about you're significantly big.
Oh.
We're just talking about wiener size.
I promise you, I'm fully confident. I ain't never been knocked out.
You've never been in a fight.
I ain't never been beat.
You've never been in a fight.
I ain't never been manhandled.
I'm calling bullshit.
I just want you to raise my hand after the victory when I knock you out.
You want me to raise your hand after you knock me out? I don't know how to do that.
I want you to tell everybody she'll raise my hand in victory once I do it.
But it's not possible. You said I'm unconscious.
Prove you and the world wrong. I am a warrior.
To be fair, if you just show up on November 14th, yes, you'll be a warrior. But you gotta remember, the losing side of any war has had warriors as well.
You've met your
That's right.
When I see you on November 14th. Look at me. Because this right here, baby.
True martial artist.
Gonna knock him the hell out.
Well, I'm convinced.
All right, TikTok. I've been hearing a lot of trash talking on here.
Well, goodness, I couldn't imagine why.
So you know what? I might make him tap out in the first 60 seconds.
Well, if you're gonna submit me, do it fast because you ain't got 61 seconds in you.
I might take him, dump him, get him down, get him in submission, make him tap, just to show you how easy it'd be and how fast.
Okay, let's put that in the maybe pile.
Or I might play with him, let it go on a little bit longer.
Brother, please don't.
And then knock him out and surprise everybody.
See, would surprise literally everybody.
Is that Sam Alvey is getting knocked out. Sam Alvey will meet his defeat. Sam Alvey will face a true warrior. Sam Alvey will be humble.
I kind of like that more when you put B's and R's in my name.
And for all you out there who have something negative to say, you can get in line next.
Do you have any idea how long that line would be? Man, we'd have to close down city blocks. We would need permits. We'd need police escorts. Couldn't we do like a deli meat system? Pull a tab, we'll call you when your number's up.
And for every other fighter out there, especially like Jake Paul, who thinks he's tough.
You know, I've been chatting with Jake Paul about you, and I don't think that fight's going to happen. He says you're too big and you'll have too much experience when you're done with me.
That makes sense.
I'm going to prove to the world and to him true skill and true martial arts. Don't listen to this propaganda saying this guy's never had no training. Don't listen to the propaganda saying this guy can't do this, that he's going to get hurt.
In everyone's defense that has said that, you're going to get hurt.
Side with me. You better get me to lose. Ask me to bet because I do not place bets. I do not believe in betting. But if you want to bet, I don't know what you guys do. Just know this.
Focus, brother. You're getting off track.
Sam Alvey getting knocked out. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it, baby. That's all there is to it. You see this? He ain't going to be able to withstand it.
Hey, I appreciate it. Like, share, comment.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to be going live.
Thank you. I just got a donation. Thank you very much from Jen and Jason. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Fucking asshole. I said the other day, if someone ever describes me as, I would fucking hunt somebody down if they ever described me as bubbly. And somebody just donated from Jen and Jason and said, thank you for being the bubbliest person on YouTube.
With this, we're going to be, like, the moment you walk in the gym, I'm going to have a camera on. Say, hey, how you doing, buddy? It's going to be a good day. November 14th. Also, John, can we still go to Chili's afterwards?
Good look at me. Because this right...
Oh, God.
Jason Bourne. I'm out here trying to have just a normal training camp for a normal fight, and y'all out here got me fighting Keanu Reeves as John Wick.
Oh, no. That's not him, by the way.
Fight for it. Y'all have me fighting freaking Keanu Reeves as Neo, the one from The Matrix. And I'm not talking about Matrix 4. I'm talking about 1, 2, and 3. My coaches don't know how I should train for this. I've got a jab cross, but Crouching Tiger, Hidden John over here can do whatever he wants. This is Enter the Dragon, John Lee. I need a way out, guys. I need an excuse.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All I got to say is the bride has to be very happy his name ain't Bill. Even his saunter back to the car.
I think I even threw like $25 in to make this fight happen. It's not like he's trying to raise a shit ton of money to like go fight or whatever. He's raising $400 and that'll cover his transportation, hotel room, and food. Like, I think that's reasonable. And he's going to have to take, probably 3 or 4 days off work.
I rewatched the video, and when I said the bride, I might have been unclear. I was referring to Uma Thurman's character in Quentin Tarantino's video of Kill Bill. If John was named Bill, he would be the bad guy, or maybe the good guy, depending on which side of the aisle you're on. That would give Uma Thurman, or the bride, a lot of problems. Like 20
There you go.
Great joke. Nowadays, you young TikTokers might not know what's what, but go watch Kill Bill, come back, and you'll think it's hilarious.
Uh-oh. Now he's calling out Sean Strickland.
I swear, fellas, I've got some
That was that video where, that's the Sneeko video where he beats the fuck out of Sneeko.
big news. I know you've all heard of Pick Me Girls. That's a Pick Me John right there.
Because after I take Sam out, you ain't shit.
So I've actually had a fight promoter reach out to me to make this fight official.
Oh, you know some fucking holes.
I'll bet you do.
I will mop the octagon with your ass.
Again with the ass play. Come on, we're past this. And actually, it's not just any fight promoter. It's Dan frickin' Henderson himself who reached out to me.
Sam.
Dan Henderson wants to promote it. So someone put, how are they going to label the fight? Alve versus John, Alvray versus John, Alve versus John. He used all the different spellings of his name.
I keep getting messages like, Sam, you have to fight him.
That's what's going to be expensive, is hospital bill.
Don't be nice. Brother Strickland couldn't put Sneeko down. Please don't tell Sean I said that.
Beating up one of little skinny kids.
Don't be hating on him too much. That's what I'm about to do to you.
You're going to have a bad day.
That was weird.
Strickland, you have a bad day. You got to go with me, buddy.
I promise you he would not. Now, guys, November 7th, assuming John accepts, is the new fight date in Temecula, California.
I understand, like, sitting around and talking shit. Like, all he fucking did was, like, throw him on the ground and hit him one time. Like, talking shit with your buddies or whatever. But actually, like, being delusional enough to think that completely untrained versus a professional fighter. I mean, imagine any other sport. Like, I don't think I could be completely untrained and fucking beat a professional drag racer, right? Or a professional basketball player. Like, what the fuck?
Agreeing to fight Sam?
Well, there, he agreed. Y'all are welcome to come. Phrasing. We'll be streaming it live as well to all of my social media platforms.
And I'm telling you, that fight is going to be epic.
It's actually going to be at Dan Henderson's Athletic Fitness Center in Temecula, California for Dan Henderson's Fight Night.
And when I'm done mopping the octagon with Sam,
it'll take way too long if you try and use me.
Oh, wait. Maybe it's in California now because Dan Henderson's doing it.
And in the comments, I think John might need some encouragement to say yes.
It's not over yet. It still keeps getting worse. Here's his bag work.
Bag work. Let's break it down together. So this is what we call the millennial pause. This is the phenomenon where you are new to social media or cameras in general, and you forget to edit out the blank spots. Now, I don't know what that was. He's hanging from the rafters. Batman training. Just so you know, there's like another 10 seconds of open screen. I edited that out for y'all.
All right, here we go.
Here, in just his opening punches, he is going with the all elbow technique. Now, it can be risky because it lacks all power and speed, but let's see where he goes from here. Now, traditionally, in all striking sports, my fist goes to his face, back to my face. He's choosing the fist-to-face to titties technique. It's a tricky one. It's hard to master. Now, I really got to give him props for that. He did the classic 6 jabs with your crossing hand technique. I've never seen it done before.
6 jabs with your cross.
Successfully done before. That combo was incredible. 14 jabs with the crossing hand followed by a hook with no hip movement. Spectacular. Now, I particularly liked how his face got in front of his lead knee. That makes it so much easier for him to attempt to punch me. And again, him just trying to show off his hand size. I'm intimidated. Remember, the date has changed. It is now November 7th, 5 p.m. I will be in California.
November 7th. So it's actually earlier, 5 p.m. Temecula, California.
And Henderson is going to be the referee. Make sure you follow, like all that. I'm going to put it out. I'm going to post it. I'm going to stream it on everything.
God, I'm excited.
I got a list of fighters who I know I can take out.
We're going to get to that, but first, we got to go fund me.
Sam Alvey's going to be my first one, of course, for the knockout.
He truly believes it, and I welcome it. I also encouraged him to do this.
All right, so check it out. You know that hoodie that he was wearing? Everybody that donates, I think he's got 2 different cash apps that you can donate to and a Venmo in his bio. Everybody that donates is in a raffle to win that hoodie, or like the you know how they do like a fight promotion paper, like where they do like a face off. They're gonna do a picture and they're both gonna sign it and they're gonna raffle those off if you donate to it. So there you go. I donated to it. I don't care if I win the raffle or whatever. I just want this guy to not have any excuses to show up and get that ass beat.
Monte Davis, thank you.
So his list is starting out strong and delusional. Now listen, he is just a working man, just a normal dude, and he's going to fly to California. He's going to get a rent-a-car and hotel room. That's a lot of money. He did not want to do this, but I encouraged him to have the GoFundMe.
Jake Paul, another joke.
All right, that's a fair call-out. I think
whatever doesn't get covered. He's only like a couple $100 short, or a couple $100 short right now. I think whatever doesn't get covered, Sam Alvey will probably cover the
too
rest.
big for Jake Paul to accept, though. John wouldn't do it or GoFundMe, though, so he's offering a raffle instead. Whether you donate 50 cents or $150,000, you are entered to win this jersey.
Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, maybe in the prime days.
Ali's been dead for like 10 years, and I'm still betting on Ali. Every penny donated will only be used to get him to California to get his ass whooped by me, and potentially take me to Chili's afterwards.
Obviously not now, they're too old.
And dead.
Mike Tyson is too old for me.
He's not convinced the dead guy wouldn't beat him.
See, Butterbean.
I would pay to watch that fight.
Strickland.
I ain't paying to watch a snuff film.
A lot of people think that me talking is just a bunch of arrogance.
You think? No shit.
You think? It's whatever.
That was a really hard sentence. Good job, little buddy.
Back to the matter is, I'm a champion.
A champion who is not convinced a 10-year post-mortem Muhammad Ali couldn't beat you. The link to this is in my comments.
Back to the matter is, I'm a warrior.
You gotta show up first.
On November 7th, I'm gonna beat the hell out of Sam Alvey.
At least you got all the letters in there this time. Wrong order, but right letters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it, hate it, love it, whatever you want.
50 cents will help him get his ass whooped.
I'm gonna knock out Sam Alvey.
Just so y'all know, he will not make it to round 2. What the f was that? The link in my description will lead to his page where you can find everything you need to know. And he promises without your help, he's gonna get there. But with a little bit of help, you'd make his life a lot easier.
I got a list of fighters who I know I can take out.
We're gonna get to that. My heart, you my cortisone. He sings to me, guys.
I'm gonna knock Sam Alvey out.
I'm thinking about changing my name to
How the fuck did he say Avely? Sam Avely. He's done 20 videos. And he's reverted back to fucking up his name again.
Sam Avey or Blee.
Hey, he talks to the angels and the stars start to spin.
You know, if this fighting thing doesn't work out for you, you can make a fortune being an Alan Jackson cover band.
And he thinks the troubles that he's got me.
Dude, Tub Thumping next.
I'll be the best fighter. You'll be like, yeah, you beat me. My heart.
You better show up, bro. Don't go break my heart.
My cortisone. No. Hey, look. I love y'all.
Hashtag no homo.
I promise you. I'm coming to that fight.
Dude, if that's your game plan, please wear a condom under your cup.
It ain't gonna stop it.
That's not true. Rule number 3 in the unified rules is no biting or spitting. I assume that spitting is from any orifice.
I'm gonna win. For everyone who believes in me, I'm gonna win.
He's talking to you, Jeff.
I'm gonna win because I can't see another man put me down.
Because you're the man who goes down on other men. I got it.
I'm gonna win because I can't somebody else being strong enough to stop me.
You don't know how strong I am, though. I assure you, I chest fly just as much.
I fought my way through hell and back.
Actually, I've been chatting with him in the DMs. Dude's been through some stuff.
You got me. I'll be everyone's Lucky Huckleberry.
I'll give you a nickel if you can name the movie.
People champ. And I'm gonna win.
He is the most electrifying man in sports entrapment.
I love y'all.
I think it worked, guys. We've liked, we've shared, we've done all that. We've commented. I truly think he's showing up. November 7th, I'm going live on everything.
Are you guys not invested in this? I'm so fucking invested. This is my favorite series.
What can you see now? Is it double? Like, what are you seeing?
Did you guys say this was bad? So he got double eye pokes. and the ref had to call the fight, and then the crowd booed him like he was a fucking pussy. Like, eye poking like this is no fucking joke. It's bad.
You try to open your eye.
I can hardly open my eye. Look. Fucking double poke.
And there's no reason to be striking anybody's face with an open hand other than to either eye poke or to scare them into thinking that you're eye poking, right? Because you immediately have like a flinch reaction that's hard to overcome when somebody's fucking trying to poke your eyes.
Yeah, it was double. It was double.
No contest. Unintentional foul.
That this is a no contest is bull.
Total devastation for Gone as it starts to settle in.
Then it starts to settle in. You eye poked him. You tickled the back of his brain. I mean, I guess
They should have disqualified him.
that is how John Jones had the legacy he had. One eye poke should be an immediate disqualification. I've had over 80 fights, and I have never poked anyone in the eye. I've never kicked anyone in the cup either, but I don't kick that much, so I understand that. There is never a time when outstretched fingers will help you outside of a cheating scenario. They don't ever need to be.
Right.
It doesn't help with distance. It doesn't help do anything except make the opponent think you're going to poke him in the eye. As far as I'm concerned, Dane is now ranked number 16.
What can you see now?
That's bad.
What are you seeing when you try to open your eye?
I can hardly open my eye.
You guys have to understand, he should have stayed.
Aspinall knew he was going to lose, and he took a way out. He said he could barely see, but he sure saw. Like, that's bullshit.
Double poke, both eyeballs. The amount of people on there saying Tom Aspinall was looking for a way. First off, it was the first round. He might have been losing that round, but an eye poke will make sure he loses every other round. You guys don't understand how painful that is. It is an immediate, I know how to fight, get poked in the eye, so I have no idea how to fight. I have fought with broken ribs, broken hands, broken feet. None of them compare to being poked in the eye once. And I see the comments of, well, Michael Bisping fought with just one eye. Yeah, he didn't get poked in the eye. It's the pain and the inability to see out of it. The fear that it's going to happen again. That's actually a big point. The fear they're going to poke you in the eye again is there. It will change the way you fight. One eye poke, whether it be incidental or intentional, should be an immediate disqualification. Now that one looked gnarly. That was 3 knuckles deep in 2 different eyes. That one was, he should have stayed down. None of y'all have ever been poked in the eye like that. I'm sure you've had little though in my eye. No, getting poked in the middle of the fight, it changes the entire fight. And I am completely unbiased. I didn't care who won.
I agree 1,000% with this. Like, it's horrible.
The side of things, having your fangs extended is completely unnecessary and helps you in no way other than making your opponent fear his eyes are going to get poked. I'll tell you on another side, but I've been poked once where I was hospitalized for days. You guys have to understand, he should have.
All right, back to it.
Isn't just about size.
Well, that's good news for you, little fella.
It's about coming to one with one's own self.
I honestly don't know what that meant.
In order to truly master martial arts, you have to be able to master yourself.
Do what you got to do, just not in public.
I have done that. Fear has left my body.
Ugh, I've never heard it called fear before.
When I step in the octagon with Sam Alvey on November 7th.
You're getting both Sam Alvey and Sam Alvey. It's tag team, brother.
That's right. 2 weeks away. I'm going to shock the world. It's going to be the knockout that shocked everybody.
Okay, we get it.
Because Sam Alvey is a loudmouth, cocky.
I thought you said size doesn't matter.
That's what you say, right? Let me tell you something. I'm going to destroy him.
Emotionally, you've got a chance. Physically, no chance.
And when I do, and I shock the world, I'm out my next opponent in the ring. In front of everybody, on live.
I want you, diabetes.
Anybody want to see this fight, I encourage you to show up.
Calling out diabetes.
I encourage you to be there. I encourage you to be there so you can watch me wipe that smile off Smiling Sam Alvey's face.
So we've got another fella saying he's going to wipe that smile off Smiling Sam's face.
People stand against me. You think it's a facade? You think, oh, you're fat? What is it, Dad, bro? I ain't even got kids. But you know what? I got dogs and they're my children.
Well, my dog could beat your dog.
At the end of the day, I work hard, I pay my bills, and I come home. But there's a lot underneath this little bit of flat that you...
No, if you call that a little bit, what would a lot of it be? You my Billy.
I'll be the one saying, nobody will ever take me down, and it will be the truth this time. And guess what? I might even take his name. I might be Smiling John.
I knew it. I knew you would take another man's name.
I don't know, but all I do know...
I don't think those two sentences work together.
...is I'm knocking Sam Alvey out. You want to go to the fight? Show up in California. Dan Henderson's gym.
So like, comment, share, all that stuff. But hey, November 7th, he's showing up. At least he says he is. He is raising the funds. He has talked to the gym, and y'all are welcome to watch. I'll be streaming everything.
Martial arts isn't just about size.
Here's something UFC fighters don't want you to know.
Okay, but you're talking thousands of fights a year getting DQ'd. That would pretty much ruin the sport. Don't you think that with that point of view, talking about eye poking again?
Dick kicks don't hurt. We all have really nice cups, really nice. Like a Diamond Cup, they're fantastic. Literally, you just stand there, get kicked in the pills, and it bounces off. I mean, you would still rather not get kicked, but for the most part, you're fine. I'll bet you 92% of all dick kicks don't hurt when you have that cup on. Now, the few
But you still have to disqualify.
I'm going to take the word for him. Most of the time, we're just looking to get that point. It's an illegal strike. They strike it and say, oh, it hurts so bad. Take a point, please. Or at least set it up so if it happens again, they will take the point. But as your first claim says, there would be thousands of fights every year being lost by DQ. Not true at all. There is never a reason to extend your fingers. It doesn't help anything. All it is used for is to threaten the eyes of your opponent. If you can get one, take one, because he'll lose. As soon as the UFC says if you eye poke, it's a DQ, nobody will eye poke anymore. It will literally take one person to get DQ.
That's right.
Off an incidental eye poke for nobody to ever do it again. Here's something UFC fighters don't want you to know.
Oh, here we go. 315, way over your body weight, Sam. You're done. That is 315 on the bar.
Dude, old boy's putting up 315. Sure hope it doesn't fall on him. And then him posted for some reason.
And him posted for some reason.
So he and I are still
Sam's funny.
November 7th. He's got a link on his page that'll help you donate to him getting his ass whooped by me. But more importantly, I signed up a special guest for all of you.
Dude, how bad would you feel at the end of this if you had to fundraise to travel to another state to get your ass beat by another man? We'll have to ask Bert if he ever gets a bus ticket to Tennessee.
Do you guys remember the show Bully Beatdown?
Yes.
Dude just repped 6 plates. Did not see that happen. I knew he could shrug it. I didn't know he could press it. I'll get to go, baby.
Let's see how these guys stack up, shall we?
Uh-oh.
And that's right. Jason Mayhem Miller will be at the fight. The inventor.
Jason Mayhem Miller, the inventor of the Bully Beatdown show, is going to be there as well.
A Bully Beatdown will be there watching me beat up that bully. Wouldn't it be a plot twist if I turned out to be the bully? I would never live it down.
Boy, I'm fast, boy, I'm fast.
Okay, my confidence is back up.
I promise America and the world that when I step into this ring with him, it's going to be a fight to remember.
He said, I promise to America and the world.
What do these 6 photos have in common? The Trent twins, Moneyberg, that guy, Bradley Martin, all 260 pounds of them, and John.
That when I step into this ring with him, it's going to be a fight to remember.
The short answer is they all say they can beat me and my ilk.
And swing with everything I got. Nothing is going to take me down.
Well, John, I will. At will. Now, what do these guys not have in common?
I'm going to prove myself to the world.
Funny enough, that is the answer I was looking for. None of these guys have shown up. John's shown up.
It takes time to thank Josh Davis, Jason Martin.
That's good. If he shows up.
That is a list of everyone who's helping him get out there. That is a list of everyone that is donating to his cause of getting his ass kicked by me.
I think this is the one from today.
Beating me.
Thank you for your kind and generous donations.
Now, Johnny is paying for almost everything himself, but he's just a normal working dude. He's got to take off work, got to get to California, he's got to pay for food, hotel, rent your, all that. If you'd like to help him, check out his account.
TikTok, I'm $400 away from reaching my goal. If anybody wants to get into the raffle to win my sweatshirt, any donation gets you in.
And the coolest part about it is he's not asking for handouts. He's offering something. You're not just giving him money. You're getting an opportunity to win his sweatshirt, which he's going to autograph, and hell, I'll autograph too. Actually, I'll get Henderson and Mayhem Miller to autograph it also. I'll get to go, baby. Hey, Mayhem, will you sign his jersey?
And I promise America and the world that when I step into this ring with him.
Look out, guys. And then there's Sam's training videos. So I am pretty vested in this, if you can't tell. This is his account where people are donating. He's got Cash App, either one, or DM me for Venmo. Watch me as I prove to the world that fate and prayer through God, we can achieve anything. It's going to be a big deal, guys. I'm excited.
Dear Lord, I told you that I wouldn't give up on you. Dear Lord, when I was a child, I lost my mother.
Oh, you want to see a prominent belly? Hold on. Hold your fucking horses. Give me a second, because I don't know where the fuck this is at. It's probably not there. It's probably under, like, messages or something. Let me pull this over here and I'll grab it. I was just randomly scrolling the other day, and look at this. I made Mariah watch it too. My dumbass nephew trying to convince me that he doesn't think that
Son has court tomorrow.
Ryan Upchurch is still on drugs. The fuck out of here. Look at this. Wait do you see this guy? And first of all, everybody here's got warrants. Even the guy that comes down to take his brother's cell phone has a warrant. Everybody gets arrested. But watch this.
Son has court tomorrow.
I have court too tomorrow.
What the fuck is that? Somebody said it was a goddamn hernia. There's no fucking way, dude. Half his body weight is hernia.
Dude, you have court on the 8th.
Yo, I have court for eviction. All right, look, give me a shirt, man. I'm about to vote the out because it's stupid, man.
What, is that what my car told you?
Both of you.
Have
warrants.
No, I fucking don't.
start.
For what? No. What the f- did I do?
Criminal trespass and theft at a Walmart.
Nobody stole at Walmart. That happened in Sydney today.
Where's Kirkland?
In case you missed what just happened, she said, I don't have warrants. He said, yes, you did, for stealing at Walmart, and it's criminal trespass. And she says, no, I didn't steal from Walmart. No, That was today. How could I already have a warrant from stealing today? So she admitted that she stole today from Walmart, but she's disputing that she stole from Walmart before.
Stole at Walmart. That happened in Sydney today.
Where's Kirkland?
He's Kirkland.
You're Kirkland?
Yeah. Tell me I got one.
You got warrants
Oh my
too?
God, for Pickles?
Yeah, come here.
Hold on.
Come here.
I got one for Pickles?
Come here.
Same thing.
Same thing.
I ain't never stole out of Pickles.
God, that goddamn belly's wild, dude.
Man,
Look at it. It honestly looks like it's deflated some. Why are they arresting a pregnant man? I don't know. Why is no one talking about his tattoo? The worst AK-47 ever drawn. Yes. Looks like when a fifth grader draws a pickup truck, or like a third grader draws a pickup truck.
man, this is crazy.
Will I be able to get a bond tonight?
Look at that tattoo.
I don't know that.
You work at the sheriff's department.
That's up to the courts.
But I thought, like, if it's
It's even like bifurcated. Like this side is like on on my right, on screen right, it's almost like flat, and on screen left, it has like a dome and a point.
misdemeanors, you could bond out the same night.
There you go. Come get my.
Oh my God! Did you see it jump? It's got muscles in it. Hold on.
Come get my phone.
Ah! Ah! I thought it was just hanging there. Did you see that? When he tensed up, it went bloop. Like it was going to flash us or something.
The same night.
There you go. Come get my phone.
It shouldn't do that.
Same night.
There you go. Come get my phone. You
Oh, God.
Who? That's my brother.
Do you have one?
Now, brother comes down there. He's got warrants.
I'm just asking.
Son has court tomorrow.
I have court too tomorrow.
Yeah, it shouldn't move like that, dude. I don't.
Oh, you have court on the 8th.
That's crazy. The muscle in it is what bothered. Like, what the fuck? How do you flip it up like that? That's fucking insane. I was looking for it to see if there's like a full video. All I keep finding is more shorts about it. I found 2 different channels, both uploaded as shorts from 12 hours ago. It must be relatively new. A lot of times they just steal it from other channels and put it on TikTok, which is kind of fucked up. They ought to credit the original source, and you ought to try to watch it at the original source if you can. But that's not the way TikTok works. And now the Jews are in charge of it, so who knows how it's going to work. Probably going to be bad, huh? I don't. That is something. Look at it. God damn, dude. I can't look away. I feel like I can see like a baby moving. Fucked up. Listen to this fucked up story.
Another potential purge at the Justice Department. 2 prosecutors are on leave now after pursuing a prison sentence for a pardoned January 6th rioter who was convicted after carrying illegal guns outside former President Obama's house.
So let me give you the rundown. January 6th rioter, pardoned, right? Pardoned. So January 6th has little or nothing to do with this because he was pardoned. After he receives a presidential pardon, he shows up at Obama's house with firearms. He gets charged with showing up at Obama's house with firearms. The prosecutors bring charges on him and say, look, he was involved in, like, he has a pattern. Here's his post online. Here's what he did at January 6th. And now he's showing up at the former president's house with firearms, probably intent on killing him or kidnapping him or hurting him, harming him in some way, or his family. The prosecutors get fired. They're put on leave. The prosecutors, for doing their job, get put on leave. And the only thing that people can think of is because they put that he was involved in the riot on January 6th, and Trump and his administration don't like January 6th being called a riot. Like, how fucking insane is that?
Who was convicted after carrying illegal guns outside former President Obama's house 2 years after the Capitol attack, so unrelated to January 6th. Joining us now is MSNBC Justice and Intelligence correspondent Ken Delaney. And Ken, what more are we learning about this decision and the case at the heart of it?
Good morning, Anna. This appears to be another example of the attempt by the White House to rewrite the history of January 6th, because what appears to be at issue here is this sentencing memo. These two prosecutors referred to the January 6th attack as a riot. They referred to the defendant here as one of the rioters who attacked the Capitol on January 6th.
All accurate.
And that is the kind of language that the White House doesn't like, because they are arguing that that was not a riot on January 6th. And so, as you said, this man was convicted of a separate offense. He was pardoned by Donald Trump for his role in January 6th, but then arrested because he brought illegal guns to Barack Obama's house in Washington, D.C., and he was convicted of that and also of threatening to bomb a government building. And last night, these two line prosecutors in the U.S. Attorney's Office in Washington, D.C., wrote a sentencing memo explaining his conduct and calling for the judge to impose a 27-month prison sentence. But they also included that paragraph about the Capitol riots. And they were locked out of their offices and devices. They were walked out.
They were locked out of their offices and devices and walked out of their workplace.
Of the U.S. Attorney's Office, they've been placed on administrative leave, and this, the news of this move is reverberating around the Justice Department, and it's another warning that you can't, as a prosecutor, tell what you believe is the truth about the January 6th riots without having some risk to your future and your job on it.
Another potential purge.
So because they listed this guy as being at being a rioter of the January 6th riots in the charging documents, they're probably going to get fired or squeezed out to where they have to step down or resign or whatever in the Justice Department. That's how much control Trump has over the prosecutors at this point. Do my bidding, say it the way I wanted to say it, or you're fucking fired.
Okay, guys, we have some bombshells involving the Biden Justice Department's investigations of Donald Trump. You've heard Trump and his allies say that the Democrats weaponized the Justice Department to charge Trump with federal crimes. The theory was they wanted him in jail so he couldn't become president. But we know today that that's not only not true, in fact, the opposite happened. These new revelations are coming from a book by my colleague Carol Leonnig. Carol reports that acting out of a mix of principle and caution, Attorney General Merrick Garland actually slow-walked the federal investigations into Donald Trump and granted Trump unusual deference.
Which is fucked.
Because he was the prior and possible future president. Here's what you need to know. One, the DOJ waited more than a year before launching a grand jury investigation into that fake elector scheme to overturn the 2020 election, in which Donald Trump allegedly was integrally involved. Two, even after that grand jury was launched, the FBI waited another 10 weeks to execute the memo naming the Trump campaign as a formal subject of that investigation. And three, Merrick Garland imposed it.
They slow rolled it when, knowing what we know now, they should have sped that motherfucker up, or at least done it normally.
2-month freeze on both investigations during the 2022 election campaign, even though Donald Trump was not on the ballot.
They froze it during midterms just to make sure it didn't seem like they were trying some type of impropriety or whatever.
Critics said that was an overly conservative interpretation of the DOJ policy not to take action around an election. Carroll's book also explores what was in retrospect a disastrous decision by special counsel Jack Smith to bring that classified documents case in Florida. Smith misunderstood the chances that he had of drawing as a judge Trump loyalist and appointee Eileen Cannon, who essentially torpedoed the case with many of her rulings. So when you hear that Democrats weaponize the justice system, just know that that is not factual. In fact,
they went the other way. They gave him more leeway than anybody else would get, over and over and over and over again, out of an abundance of caution, so they wouldn't get blamed for weaponizing the Justice Department. But now Trump says, even J.D. Vance was just at a speech, and one of the people was like, look, like, I love everything that you're doing with ICE, and I think it's great. But what about, and the protesters, the ICE protesters, but what about, let's say that TPUSA's have an event, and we're all protesting a Democratic president we don't like, and he just starts arresting and harassing and shooting people with pepper balls. And J.D. Vance said, we can't keep withholding actions because we're afraid the crazy left is going to do it to us because they're going to do it anyways. So just outright saying, like, we're going to do fucked up shit because we think they're going to do it too. They don't give a fuck anymore, dude. They're not even trying to seem like they're fucking civilized or fair or none of it. It's just all blown out of the fucking water.
So when you hear that Democrats weaponize the justice system, just know that that is not factual. In fact, the Justice Department was extremely deferential to Trump and did not move as quickly as it could have moved. Okay, guys, we have some bombshells involving the Biden Justice Department's investigations of Donald Trump. You've heard Trump and his allies say that.
All right, guys, get ready for the fight. November 7th. What was the time? Did they say 5 p.m.? That's probably local time there, but we'll figure it out. November 7th, Sam Alvey and John, Smiling Sam. Maybe I'll try to stream it. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for being here. Consider supporting the show. Thank you very much to, was it Jen and Jason? Yeah, Jen and Jason for the donation at buymeacoffee.com/coldbeer. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I've been super busy at the campground. But hopefully we get some of that knocked out. We get back to a little bit better schedule. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Listen to me bitch for a while. Support the show if you can. That's how I pay the bills around here. And we'll see everybody on the next one. Have a good night. Love you. See you. Bye.
But I can tell you this about if this douchebag.
Shut up, Itsuko. Damn.
You don't have the fork and balls to call out the.
Right while I'm doing my intro, you got to interrupt my outro, should I say.
The rest of the world
He's going to interrupt with emotes all over the fucking screen. God damn.
Here we go, I think I started some shit.
Fucking beat you in an octagon.
Get lit, get the places and bets. You know that stage is set. You better fuck.
Oh, but Team Spicy. Fuck Team Spicy.
You know, I think I started some shit. Piss him off, it's about to get lit. Get the places and bets. You know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen nothing yet. And they say that I'm a lunatic. Well, listen, bitch, I came equipped with a quick wit and a 6 cents for the stupid shit. Where my true believer? Y'all need Jesus. Praise the Lord, head to the extreme. All these false fucking prophets who profit off of gossip, worshiping Trump's cock and begging for a throat deposit.
Have a good night, guys. Everybody have an amazing day, except for
His chest like he's King Kong, starving for it.
Atsuko. Okay.
First, I'll be your Huckleberry. I can quench that thirst.
I hope your rice is always overcooked.
What's next? Trump and
Mushy.
Flynn on his desk. A retard in a vest climbing up 5G towers. Cause you told him if he did, he'd get fucking superpowers. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss him off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go, I think I started some shit. Piss him off, it's about to get lit. Get the place in the bets, you know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. I used to find clues too when I was high on shrooms. I found myself a tunnel that led to Jason Q's bedroom. Open his closet, I found some of his meat rockets. I strapped them to my shoes and then I flew through the roof. I found myself in orbit strapped to an F-16. High on amphetamine with Trump in between. Put on a light coat of baby oil and saluted the troops. He tapped me on the shoulder and said, "This is gonna be it." Whoa, wait. Stop. What? What? I'll get my files. Wait, what are you doing? Stop. Hold on. Fucking stop. Dude, come on. Seriously. This is my mom's an alcoholic. Oh, give me a... Oh, my God. Damn it. Here we go. I think I started some shit. Piss him off. It's about to get lit. Get the place in the bets. You know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Here we go. I think I started some shit. Piss him off. It's about to get lit. Get the place in the bets. You know that stage is set. You better buckle up, cause you ain't seen none yet. Round 3.
I want to keep it going.
Please say it isn't so. Got him backed up on.
I understand.
Ram it down his throat.
You guys can see that I have a show here, and I do it for you almost every day.
All over, hands on his shoulders, they ringing it.
I want to keep it going.
Frog News Network 2.
I'm not sure how good that came through. I was playing it through my phone. Funny.
Came first, 9th and 2nd string, and they acting like they know hitters. Assholes throwing bullshit, sending bronze to the shitter. All this nonsense on my conscience, it's hard to sleep at night. Who the fuck is in my window with this time of the night? These parasites, these leeches, with all their secret meetings, teaching all you fucking cretins about baby-eating heathens. Believing in reasons with no meaning is bullshit. Will Bird, motherfuckers out here busting.